Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over a few shadow Pokemon you may want to collect before they're gone out of rotation. If you do enjoy these kinds of videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. We're going to make this short and sweet here. So we're going to be getting the Rocket Takeover on November 14th at 12 a.m. local time. And then you're going to be able to TM Frustration on those shadow Pokemon. If you're not familiar with this, shadow Pokemon have a move called Frustration. It's horrible. You don't want to use it, you want to TM it away, and the only time you can do it is during these events. Just had to throw that in there for the newer people who are asking. Taking a look at what we currently have in the rotation for the leaders, for Sierra we do have Squirtle, which can be shiny obviously, okay, and obviously also Shadow. And then for Arlo we do have Charmander, and then for Cliff we have Bulbasaur. You'd think I'd be on that Bulbasaur a lot more, but I haven't really been doing them. I don't know why. I think I've just been holding my money back for a little while because I've been spending quite a bit. And then the decoy for Giovanni is going to have Bellsprout, and then Giovanni is going to currently have Latias. So if you're looking for that, go ahead and get it before it turns into Mewtwo, although I would say go for Mewtwo. Taking a look at the Rocket Grunts, for the water we do have Totodile and Mudkip. I suggest that you go for those, I suppose. It's not like something you really need high up on your list, although having a good Shadow IV Swampert could be very nice. And then we have the Fighting Makahita and Machop. Go for Machop. You want Shadow Machamp. Is best IVs that you can get because it is just that good. For the Dark, we do have Purloin and Rattata. I mean, nothing really special there. And then we have Cacnea and Chikorita. I say go for Chikorita and maybe collect a couple of Cacnea just to have on the back burner because you never know what kind of an event we're going to get. Staraptor or Starly, I can never get a good one. If you can, great. As far as Honchkrow, it's going to be doing a lot of damage as its full evolution. And then Ducklet, nothing crazy. When it comes to the Fairy, Snubbull and Shadow Gramble are great. The same with Gardevoir and Glade. So you definitely want to hunt these. When it comes to the Bug, Weedle, and Shuckle, maybe you want a good Shadow Weedle for Beedrill, but as far as Shuckles, there's nothing really crazy there. For the Electric, we have Mareep and Shinx. I mean, you could do something with Shinx in its full evolution, but it's already squishy, so good luck there. Here we go. You want to get the Cyndaquil because we're going to be getting a new form of evolution in the future, and having a Shadow ready to go is going to be very key here. Numel, nah, we're good there. For the Ghost, we do have Sableye, which can be proven to be pretty good. Duskull and Mischievous, they're alright. And then for the Poison, nothing too crazy. I mean, Shadow Nidoking could be great, and same with Golbat, so actually you may want a Zubat. For the Ice, you probably want a good Shadow Swinub because Shadow Mamoswine is going to be doing a lot of damage. Shadow Girafarig, get them folks while they're hot, okay? Because we're going to have a new evolution for the new game, which it could potentially evolve into that. I don't know if they're going to restrict it, but I don't see why not. But it is going to be very interesting. Then taking a look at the rock here, you want a good Larvitar Shadow for Tyranitar for sure. For the other normal, you don't really want it, but you do want a good Shadow Snorlax. You definitely want to get out there and get one. I personally have one, and I love that thing. Shadow Dratini, yes, you want it for Dragonite, absolutely amazing. Don't worry, you don't need Draco. And then Shadow Gyarados from Magikarp, definitely something you want as well. So what I'm going to highlight is Cyndaquil and Girafarig for now, before they're thrown out of the rotation, because we're going to be getting a few other new Pokemon as well. Alright, now regarding the TM situation for the charge TMs, because you're going to need those come this event, because that's what you're going to have to use to get rid of that move. So how can you get more of those? Well, go Battle League and raiding. So I heard that people are not getting as many charge TMs, but then again, also a comment underneath that, somebody said, well, I'm getting even more charge TMs than fast TMs. So it's really depending on the account, but then again, a few people did upvote it. So if you're having that situation, then you're probably going to be forced to raid to get more of those charge TMs. You already know the scammy game. You already know how it works, folks. But again, it could just be you're just getting crazy odds to not get them. Taking a look at the new Shadows, we have Alolan Diglett, Onix, Ottu, Wailmer, and Golett. So out of these, I'm going to have to say the most important one is probably going to be Onix, and these are going to be rotated from the regular grunts. As far as the rotation for the Rocket leaders, we do not know what those are going to be currently, but stay tuned for that. So we'll have to just wait and see. Hopefully it's something good here. But as far as those new ones, you probably just want to, I mean, you can do stuff with those, right? For Go Battle League and Great League for sure. But Onix is seeming to be a very interesting pick for sure. So when it comes down to all of my shadow Pokemon, they all have Frustration TM'd away unless it's a new one that I did collect between each event. And I do currently have about 4 or 5 right now that I'm ready to TM away Frustration. One being my 98 Snubble. I can't wait. It's going to cost me 630 or so thousand Stardust to power it up. So we got the dust, we got the candies, all of that, but it's just a matter of, do you want to spend over 500,000 Stardust on this thing? Because yeah, that's a lot of dust. So Shadow Mewtwo, yeah, make sure you get that. It's always great. Even at a 0 IV, it's still doing good. Okay, just to let you know. And if you did get one of those, then that's a prize to behold. So I do have the Cyndaquil on deck. Like I said, probably one of the most important ones currently to highlight for this video, as well as Girafarig, because they do have future evolutions. And if you do have a Teddiursa on deck as well, you may want to hold on to those for Community Day. And when it does come down to these shadows, we can't choose the IVs. We can't choose the IVs for anything. They could be horrible, they could be great, so you get what you get. And as you can see here, I have some good ones, I have some bad ones, and I have some fantastic ones. And here are my Girafarigs here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, oh, that's horrible. And so is that. So was the third one. Okay. So there's my 98 Snubble that I can't wait to power up. But again, I don't know if it's even worth it right now, because my Stardust is getting a little bit low. It's okay. We're kind of balanced at the same 8 million Stardust that we've been at here for a couple of weeks, because we've been spending it like crazy. But I am a Shadow Gramble fan. So we do have the Teddiursa on deck here. One okay. This one's not bad. It could be better, but it could be worse, I suppose, as well. So there you have it, folks. Just wanted to give you a quick little reminder to make sure you get out there and hunt those specific ones down so you can be ready to go whenever they do drop them in Pokemon Go, because yeah, that's going to be something you definitely want, and you never know when we're going to get another one of these TM Frustration events. So having 2 charge moves is definitely something you're going to need if you're going into Go Battle League. When it comes down to rating, I guess you don't really need it. You just need the one specific charge move, and that's about it. For a lot of these, you are going to have to use an Elite TM to get the Community Day move if that's something you're going to be going for. But we also have the December Community Day, which is going to be bringing back all of them from back in the year. So there is that option. And of course, if you do have a couple of those Beldum, those are definitely going to be something that you want to have on your inventory because they are so stinking good. When it comes to Starly, I cannot find a good one for the life of me. I was hunting those so hard, nothing but crap over and over again. So I'm still stuck sitting on so many XL candies ready to power one up, completely max it out if I ever do get one here. As you can see, my Shadow Arsenal is a force to be reckoned with. We definitely have a good list of things here. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the cat. This is the best thing.